Testing 1 2. Yeah, bring the chat up on the phone. Just hey, what you doing? Oh, I had a soda. Just a little bit burpy. I'm just a little bit burpy. Just a bit. Got back with doing all the things we were doing today. And we're gonna help load up that door, but so this is funny. This is a funny story. Let me pull my camera up here. So there's this guy on Facebook Marketplace. He's supposed to be in Williams. I won't say his name or anything like that, but he was supposed to come and pick up a door over here that my friend had for sale. It's a big heavy door, and we were just waiting on him, waiting on him to get here to pick up the door, and he texted my friend here that owns the property. He's like, oh, okay, hey, you know this guy? He goes, hey, is this where isn't this where what's his name lives? Me. He talking about me. He was talking to my friend here that was selling the door, or I think actually giving the door away. I can't remember. But I don't know which one he went with. But the guy. So my friend texted him back. He thought he knew me. He thought he knew me personally. And he's like, "Is your friend supposed to come pick up the door?" I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Was it this? Was it the guy we went and seen the other day by some wood?" And he thought it was, I guess. He thought it was my native friend out here. But ended up, and anyways, the guy texted him. He's like, "Hey, hey, I'm not gonna be able. I'm not gonna be able to make it." He texted my friend that, and texted me. Okay, I had some seats. I took the seats out of this other van over here, the 3 back seats, and I was selling them for like $20 because I'm making room for for activities in my other van. Anyways, he's the same guy that texted me about the van seats. He wanted the seats. He was going to come pick them up today at 4. And I had laughed. I was like, It's like, what if it's the same guy? Anyways, he texted my friend on the property here. He's like, hey, I can't make it. And he texted me. He's like, how's the roads up there? He's like, is it the same place that he named my friend? He knows him by name, or he said his name. And I said, yeah. I said, I don't say his name, but and I said the roads are good. I said they got the cinders all the way up, and I asked him. I was like, hey, my friend here, and he texted me the exact same thing as he texted him. He's like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. He's like, is that where your friend lives? Anyways, he texted both of us the same thing. So it was the same guy that was coming to pick up the door and coming to buy my seats. And then he just changed his mind all of a sudden. So it was very odd, we thought. And I told my friend here, he was like, man, I was like, he might have been trying to scam somebody or something. It was just weird. Anyways, it was just weird. He canceled on both of us. Just thought it was odd. Let me see what that looks like. I'm still kind of doing some little touch-up work on this. And I didn't care much for that. There you go. Yeah, I just thought it was really odd. And I was like, dang. I said, I don't know the guy. I've never met him before in my life. And he's like, oh, he's like, I thought it might have been one of your friends or something. I was like, no, I've never heard of him. And the guy's supposed to be in Williams. And he just like canceled on both of us. I was like, man, keep an eye out around here. Keep an eye out at night, you know. I'm a light sleeper anyway, but I ain't too worried about it myself. But my other, the lady friend that lives on the property here, she was a little. She was like, hey, make sure you lock everything up. So keep an ear open. There might have been somebody trying to come up here and rob the place. I was like, yeah. I said I'm a light sleeper. I said, if I hear anything thump outside this van, I'm awake. I'm looking out. Most of the time. Sometimes I'm a heavy sleeper though. But yeah, it was just very odd. It was a very odd thing. I thought it was kind of funny at first. I was like, hey, what if it's the same dude coming up? Because they were both coming up at 4 o'clock, and it ended up being the same guy that's supposed to be here. But I told the lady friend she's over there she's over there by herself in the camper right now. I said just make sure you lock your door. I said I'll lock up the gate. I'm trying to kind of fixing a few little things here and there on this. Man, I still need to fix this section if possible. I need to do it like 32 by 64, I think it is, or 48. But I need to make it look, because all these are the same way. 16 by 32 here. Does this really matter? I guess it don't really matter. I don't know if I have to do that. Anyways, I am doing the Zelda thing here. Uncle Link's house. Kind of. I'm doing my own tile set of this, I suppose. Let me get that big map. It looks better. There's actual big map here. This one. And you got Link's house over here. I'm just kind of going by the angles they have. I did the back a little shorter, which is this one is shorter too. Looks like. The front part of the cliff is longer. You're always facing this direction in the game, so the front this will always don't rotate or anything, Hey, Mama Girl, did you hear my story? I didn't get a notification. Eh, I just started up. But I was telling a story about these. So this is a weird Facebook thing. Me and my buddy both were like, man, that was odd. So there was a guy in Williams that was supposed to come up. He was supposed to come up and pick up a wooden door that was here, and I think he was buying it from my friend that owns the property here. And so, and I took the van seats out over there. The other van I got, I took the 3 back seats out, and I was selling those for $20. Don't need them, and I didn't want them to go to waste or anything. So, I got a person on Facebook Marketplace. They like, hey, I want to come up today and get those seats if they're still available and whatnot. I was like, yeah, sure. Gave him the address where to pick them up, and he like canceled at the last minute. But he asked me, he's like, "Hey, how's the roads up there?" I was like, "Hey, they're good. They got the cinders on them. It's pretty smooth." And then gave him the address, and he was going to come up here at 4 or right after 4 o'clock to pick him up. And then, like, later, right at the last minute, he canceled. I thought, well, man, that is odd. Or he had texted me. He's like, let me see. I can actually. Am I on? Yeah, face cam. You guys can't even see what I'm drawing, can you? I've been drawing this whole time. Here you go. Just a minute. I've just been sitting here. I was drawing some little green under here. But he didn't get the notification. Yeah, he texted me. He's like, "Is this the same road that my friend here lives on?" And I thought he knew him, And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, my friend here." And he texted me back a little while later. He's like, "Hey, I gotta." He's like, I'm not gonna be able to make it." I was like, "Yeah, no problem." Um, let me see what he said here. It was just very odd. He sent Jose Canseco. No, he sent my friend the same message about that door down there, and I was trying to find where I was selling those. Oh, selling doors. So this one. Here's the message. Yeah, the roads are cindered. They're pretty smooth all the way up here. And he had asked me if he's like, "Hey, the road's bad for a minivan." I was like, he says, "Are you at the same address as my friend here?" I was like, "Oh," yeah." I said, "The roads are okay." I was like, "Yeah, same address," because I thought he knew him. And he had sent my friend the same messages. He's like the same address as me. He mentioned my name. And I was like, "Hey, my friend here?" Question mark. He goes, "Sorry, not going to make it." He said, "Thanks for messaging back." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And my friend said he sent him the same exact message. He's like, "Sorry, not going to be able to make it." And my friend thought he knew me, and I thought he knew him. And I was like, "Man, that was odd." I guess he was actually buying the stuff, and he just couldn't make it. But we just both thought it was odd. He was picking those up. Maybe he's going to sell them, make a little more. But anyways, I ended up giving the seats away to a buddy of mine down here, and we gave the door to him too. One of my native friends down the road here. We helped him load it up and uh, help him. Is this not switching? Oh, wait, what? Wait, why is this on? Hold on a second. Oh, my num key is off. No wonder it ain't working. I still thought I had it changed to here. Anyways, let me get you guys on this camera. I'll close out Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, we just both thought it was odd. Sleep with the people. Oh yeah, it's right here. I can grab it. Ain't no big deal. And my other friend in there has two. She has two. She's in the camper, back there. She thought it was odd too. She's like, I want to sleep with these loaded. I said, yeah. I said, she's like, if you happen to come over here or something, she's like, knock on the window, which I always do. I always call out her name. I say, hey, hey, it's me. Yeah, we just thought we all thought it was really odd. And he might have been legit and just couldn't make it. And he was just like, okay, I'll send him a message. I was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. It could have been a normal thing, but it did seem really odd. He just canceled because I know there's a lot of scammers on Facebook. You got to be careful. But anyways, I don't have the seats anymore, so I marked them as sold. I gave them to a friend. My friend's he's in need anyway. He um he can sell them and make him a few bucks off of them, you know. He's a native dude that lives down the road here. He's pretty cool guy, and I know he'll definitely be able to use the money. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's lots of scammers. You never know. You never know about it. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I do want to do like some of these are like little grass sections that are sticking up. And I was counting these, or the way they're made. I know you can't see them too well, but let me open that other picture up. There's the other one that's more close. This one's a little more close. So you got little grass things sticking up like this, and they're in a pattern. And these are probably 16 by 16 also. But these probably ain't, because it looks like the image might be shrunk. Yeah, it's like 10 by 10. So if you take 10 by 10, just imagine it's 16. So you got 4 grass pieces in here, 4 here. If I move over here, then you go down, you got grass at the bottom. Go down. This one's identical to this one. And then if you go up here, if I go up one, you got flower, flower, grass, grass. Go over one, got grass, grass, flower. This one up here is identical to these. I'm trying to figure out how many textures they actually are. So these two are the same. This one's these two are different. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I go up here, same thing. These are same as these down here. This one is the same as this one. And then this one is the same as this one. It's like, and of course this one is the same as this one and this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 textures is it. 4 little grass pods. That's what they used. There's no more than that. Don't look like. Let me check these over here. Where'd my little box go? So you got the 2. It's the same one as before. Same here. You got the 4, 4, 4. Yep. 4 grass. 1 flower, 2 grass. 1 flower, 2 grass. 2 flowers, 2 grass. 2 flowers, 2 grass. 2 flowers, 2 grass. So yeah, it's four different textures. Mine can have exceptions, you know. I can do different color flowers, whatever. That's a good way to think about this anyway, as a grid, and each one of these are an object or different texture. The tree though. So the tree, if I try to check the tree, these are huge. It was huge. So I'm assuming right there. Let's go over to here. So this piece of tree is 1. And this piece of a tree is 1. That piece of the tree is 1. This piece of the tree is 1. So this is a lot of textures here for these trees. Or it's a lot of different squares. Yes, that's cool. Hey, map it out. Yeah. You know, it's just like 4 different textures or 4 different 16 by 16 pictures. But it's only 4 of them. but the way they add them together and scatter them about, it looks different. You know, looks different every when you place them. This one's the same way. You got the two flowers here, two pieces of grass, one flower here, two pieces of grass, the foregrass. This one might be different now. Let me see something. What do we got going on here? You got the one flower, two grass, two flowers, two grass, four grass. Okay, three grass. Was there a three grass over here? I don't remember a three grass. So it might be five textures. I don't remember one with three. Yep, so this one's different. So that makes five. It's got three grass. And this one's actually different. This one's backwards. Three grass down, three grass up. So there's six. There's six altogether. Six different variations. Which is cool to know. I'm going to have to step outside for just a moment. I got to go outside for just a moment. I'll be right back. The moon and the stars are out there. Got a little crescent moon out there. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I don't sleep with my door locked because when I lock the door, if the door's not closed all the way, it my taillights come on. So I got this 100 and some pound magnet that I stick up in that railway, so you can't open the door. I don't know if you've ever opened a. I'm scared. Maybe once, maybe someone come to the bed. Oh no! I had to go. I had to step outside and use the fellow's room. There's a bear poop in the woods, like this one does. Is that type of thing? Hey, Susan. Hopefully you're doing well. Except I didn't go poo. I didn't hear that part. Oh no, I didn't say it. I was like, hey, I got to step outside. He hit me all of a sudden. I had to go. I had to step outside and what do you call it? Drain the old lizard. I don't know who come up with that saying anyway. Drain the lizard. Had to drain the lizard. Oh, look at this. Wait. You gotta see this. Speaking of drain the lizard, I can't relate here. Yeah. I gotta see. Do I have the? Oh, I think I moved it off my phone already. Hold on just a second. I'm looking on my phone. I may have moved it. Anyways, I got a little video for you to watch. I want to make a little short out of it. He's just a little dude out here. He hangs around my generator. Just a little bitty dude. He's a little bitty baby. Well, he's kind of big actually. I already took it off my phone. Let me grab it off of here. I think I put it in Cindy folder. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. I named it Liz. Alright, it's just some little videos. Oh, you gotta see this one. I might have showed this one already. I'm not sure. I don't know if the video will play. Okay, yeah. I'll mute it. So look, these are cowbirds. I've never heard of a cowbird before. See all those birds following Cindy Lou around? They're at her feet down there. So my buddy looked them up. They're called cowbirds. Looks so excited. Yeah, she's just walking right along, and the birds are just cleaning up. Yeah. They clean the cows. I thought it was funny. I've never seen them before. It's the first time I've seen them. It was like I got like 2 videos. I was like, "Hey, Cindy Lou," and she looks, and the birds are just walking around her feet. I was like, "Yeah, that's so cute." They're flying. They're flying around her here, bouncing around. Yeah, I thought it was cute. They're just walking in front of her over here. Little tiny things. But anyways, that's not the video I wanted to show you. The one I wanted to show you was this guy. This little guy. It takes him a minute because I had to get some water. It takes the video a minute. You can see him. You see his butt sticking out from under his tail. It was a little blue. I forgot what you call it. Like blue strap on their belly. Just a minute. You can probably hear me talking here, but I was getting some water out of my cooler, and I had some. I forgot what you call it. Parsley. Yeah, see that water drip? I dripped it. He's like, "Hey, what is this?" So I dripped it, and then I dipped it little parsley, I think, in the water. He come out, just drinking the water, man. And then he starts doing his little push-ups. Yeah. He's like, there you go. I was trying to get him to come out a little bit, but it hides underneath my. He saw it, he sees me. I was like, all right, little man, I'll get you some water. Or female, I don't know. There he goes, doing little push-ups. Yeah, they're something. It hangs around out there. Yeah, it's just kind of chill under here. But I dipped. I think there he is, just peeping. He's like, no, he sees me, so I laid it down there. I had the cooler there. I got him a little Gatorade lid full of water, and I slid it up under here. Yeah, I like lizards, man. They're just funny. I like when they do she's got the blue stripes under his neck there, or she. I don't know if it's male or female. I can't tell. I'm not sure. I don't know why they do the push-ups. Yeah, they are. They're funny. He's getting big. So this little guy, he lives out here. He lives out here. Yeah, and I was like, look at my biceps. Look at him produce a push-up. uh, but they stay out here. They eat flies and other bugs. So hey, I don't mind them being here. I named it Liz. Yeah, but I gotta make a short of that. This is cute. Anyways, yeah, I figured I'd show that video. Let me close Cindy out. They use these movers to establish territory or they intimidate. Oh no. Like, little buddy, you don't have to intimidate me. Attract mates. Thinking of it as a way of them showing off. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. Without needing to fight, yeah. He was saying, look at look at this. Look what I can do. Getting buff. Yeah, they are funny. It's like I wouldn't hurt them for the world. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do now on the original Zelda here. This is the walkway that you travel on, but I think I want to actually do like a sandy path on some of this dirt or something like that. Not sure. This angle, so it's this, no, it's not the same as this. This is different than this around the water. So they are using a different texture here. And that's got a little shadow around it too. You can see the shadow over there. The shadow in the back. Which is odd because the shadow goes on this side. So the game's kinda weird shadowed. It's back here, which the sun would be pointing this direction. But on the house it's pointed in this direction. So that's a little bit weird. But anyways, this texture and this texture are completely different. There's a little. So yeah, I'll do a different one for these two. These textures are different too. This is more like little plateaus, maybe cliff rock. It could be meant to be stone. I'm not sure. This one and this one. I mean, they're kind of the same. This one just has the grass on top instead. Yeah, they use the same dirt texture here, but this one has the grass and this one has the dirt on top, which is, that's okay. This though, very different. Hey, just Killaboo. Yeah, good morning, Ashes. It's about my bedtime actually. It's late. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, doing okay. Tired. See, as he's doing that, doing the push-up. It's a boy lizard. Okay. So his name's Liz. Hey man, you better watch out for Liz over there. Oh no, sounds like a girl's name though, Liz. I have to name him Jeff. My name is Jeff. Um, yeah, I don't bother them. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. As long as they don't come in my van and die. This is that's happened. Found a dead lizard. Stinks. Whew. Poor little guy. Probably got trapped in here and suffocated or something. Took me forever to find it too. Anyways, I'm thinking about doing water. So they kind of did a reflection here too. It looks like. So you got the wall, which you're looking down into, and then either that's under the water or that's a reflection. Oops. That's either supposed to be under the water or a reflection of this. I'm not sure. I mean, it works, whatever they were going for. I guess it could be more of a reflection because I don't have anything on the floor. If this was meant to be the floor of the water, or the bottom, like this area, this edge. So it could be meant to be a reflection of this dirt. I don't know. Which I could do it either way. I can make it look really nice. Deselect. Just trying to figure out. I'm trying to break this up into pieces to figure out what I need to do. I like to make the pathways. I should do this next. To be honest, have the different grass. I gotta break it up into different pieces too. Figure out what this is. You got a straight piece. Got a straight piece up here. Well, this goes in the cliff though. Got a straight piece going up. Got those angles. And then there's the angle here. I'm assuming this angle and this angle are identical. Well, they're flipped. The grass is on this side and the grass is on this side. So reverse. That was a reverse engineering this. Please no Steve's. No Steve. No. Steve. This one and this one look the same. This angle and this angle. Also this angle. And then this is kind of different right here. These little lumpy spots. Let me see if I can find this anywhere else. There is one here, but it's in a different direction. Let's see. Let me see if there's rocks in between them. So you got this steeple sticking up, and there's two little rocks here and here. So let me go over here. No, it's definitely different. They didn't use the same texture to do it. I mean, they might have, but they changed the dirt anyway. So there's a grass section that looks like there's probably 4 of these: north, south, east, and west. There's north, east. This is pointing east. There's probably what are you doing, OBS? Oh, I lost connection there for a second. OBS just reconnected. Yeah, buffered. Okay, yeah, it's back. 3,000. Alright. Anyways, I wanted to go down here and look to see if there's any more of these. This is like the full map of Link to the Past. I wanted to see if my idea of these pointing. So here's the north one. Here's the one pointing east. Let's see if there's one pointing west or south. Anywhere. I don't know. I'm looking at these little dirt patches. whole little town up here. If this is the same, maybe pointing south there. There's another bump pointing north. Is this the same one down here though? Nah, it's got that little grass tip on it. Let's check all the grass. That's pretty cool. Little puddle. There's another one pointing east. No. There's lots of grass up here. I like this the way this is done. You got the dirt and then the grass on top, grass on the bottom. There's a different type of, this is sand over here, or if I remember correct. This is on top of the, I forgot what the mountain's name is. Anyways. I don't see anymore. But we can have north, south, east, and west. There's a hole in the wall. Hey, alien son. I'm just deciphering the way the map texture is done here, kind of. Decoding it or deciphering something. I'm just checking out the map to see like these little sections. And all these are it's just variations in the grass. So you got one that goes, this little thing points north. You got one that points west here. It's the same piece. But I could do it however. It doesn't matter. I can actually use one of my textures that I have in here. Is it this one? Yeah, up here. Sort of. I can't use this one exactly because this is a side scroll. Did I do any top down? Let me look. I do have a top down. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's in here. Top down chair. So yeah, I did do all of this, and this is kind of Zelda-ish. Anyways, but those are a structure though. I didn't do any outside, did I? No, this is all inside. So tiles. Okay, I can use those though. I can use them later. Alien son, 50 tubers gave me no notification. Oh yeah. I know. I went to look to see if Mama was streaming or anything tonight, and I was like, okay, let's see her streaming. I started to work on the short. I got my short videos off my other laptop on the hard drive here, and I'll probably make a couple shorts to upload just for me playing with my monster truck today. There's one part where I was trying to take a selfie before the sunset, and I couldn't figure out how to get into the camera, and my voice was just making all kinds of weird noises. Like, take a selfie. And I was like, that's kind of funny, I guess. That's gonna make a short out of that. It's like selfie guy trying to take a selfie is what I was gonna name it. Anyways, I was looking at the different grass variations, like the turns, but it's pretty dang random. They have it. Yeah, like these angles. This and this angle where it's lumpy, and this one kind of look the same, sort of. And also this one, it's just lumpy. Which they used this over here too, but it's backwards, of course. I was just looking at the different variations that they had. So they got 6 different plant types in grass. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 5 and 6, and that's it. That's as far as I can tell. Anyway, the rest are all the same. So there's 6 different things where the little grasses are sticking up like this. I got one here, and I got one here. And I did like a different flower. I'll do a couple variations of flowers and the way the little grass sticks up like that to kind of add around the map. Okay, yeah, the first DVH. Okay, yeah, definitely check that out. You still going at like 11 o'clock. No streams on Wednesday. Yeah, I know. I've forgotten everything. I have to edit, so it's tempting. It's so tempting. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Okay. I remember they come out at 11-ish. Yeah, definitely check it out. So I did a different bush variation, sort of. I thought I would do a couple. Some with little red berries on them or whatever, and then some that don't have it. Which I should have copied this first and then did the berries, but I didn't. So I'll do that. I'll do a couple of the bush variations. Right there's my 16 by 16. Copy paste. We want to put this over here somewhere. If I can get it over there. What's going on? Why is it lagging so bad? I have no idea. What in the world? Why is this not moving like it usually does? It's just moving like a couple pixels at a time here. That's odd. Huh. Oh crap. Okay, I gotta find where this line is. It's right up beside that house there. I'm gonna guess. Ooh, I don't want to come in here, so I'm gonna go on the other side of it. Why is this only moving 1 pixel at a time? It's usually smooth and it goes across there fast. I think that's where it needs to be. It's moving like 1 pixel at a time. That's weird. Okay, I think that's where it goes. Let's undo that. I think this is the correct spot. That's odd. Why is it not moving smoothly like it usually does? Usually I use the arrow keys to click on the image that I'm pasting like this, and I'll use the arrow keys to move it. And it usually goes smooth, but it's going in like 1 pixel at a time or something, which is all very weird. It's never done that before. Anyways, I want to take the little red berries out of this one. We're just going to copy the color here. Oops. I need to flatten this first. Flatten, deselect, yeah. Just a second here. So I had a couple of new people join my Discord, so I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I don't know who they are. There's like 3 or 4 people joined. The bush is too heavy. Yeah, it's too heavy to move. You know, I'm not saying that they're gonna do anything, but you know how people are. They all get on there and post at one time like a bunch of smut or whatever. Lizards are homies. Yeah. Did you see the lizard video? The lizard. That lizard's a cool homie. Yeah, they're pretty chill. So okay, I wanted to do one without the little berries on it or whatever that is. The little pixel berries. It looks delicious. just eat the little berries off of there. I want to do a different. I want to do different variations of this of the buildings too. And I need to set this fence up to where it makes sense. So I got one going up, one going over, one going this way, and one going up and down. I guess that's all the variations I need. I'm not sure. One way to find out, we can mess around with this. Here you go. Oops. Let me select this, and I'll just copy it, paste it, move in here. So I'm gonna do a couple shapes with this, just by copying. So if I want to do a pin, copy paste. So this will go here. So that makes this shape, and then I got the up and down. Oops, deselect. I don't need that one. I got the up and down here. Okay, the up and down has to end somewhere, so it can't end with a piece of fence. You know what I mean? But that's where I got these two over here. I think I can get away with this. So it should be 3 pieces of fence, right? Okay, this is kind of weird. Because you got the grass on here that I can't change. I gotta figure out this if I want to make a big pen, animal pen or something, or fence in the yard. I gotta figure out that. See those 2 green pixels there? They don't belong. So should I make one that's 3? Probably. Maybe I'll use this one up here. But that one's got to end somewhere. No, it can end on this. It's okay. But if I do 3, if I do it in 3s, oh dang it. I gotta make sure I can make shapes with this. It's gotta come to like right there. It can't come up any higher because this grass is in the way. Is that where it goes though? Hmm. So it's okay if it goes to there? I don't know. That works if I make that angle for this side. Then I also have to make an angle for this side and going up, straight up. Because this is made and going straight up. So I need to make one that goes down and over like this. Maybe. Yeah, I have to do these angles as special pieces here. Let's count how many pixels are in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then the next post. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the next. So it should be down here. Really? No, wait. Let me count this again to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? 1. Okay, let's count from under here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the top of the next post. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can move that up 1. That's okay. That's good. So that works. But I only want 1, 2, 3. And then, because I got 1, 2, 3, then it shifts. 1, 2, 3, it shifts. 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's right. So this is correct. But I need to make. Oh, I can grab this. Put it here. No, I got that green again. I can't have the green in there like that. So I have to make a little section that's an angle for every one of these. That's an angle piece, but it'll be a single post that has maybe. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, undo this. Maybe I can use this piece up here. 1, 2, 3. Just imagine that I didn't post over this though. Because this is already the same color. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Gotta imagine I didn't post over top of this for a minute. And then you got this piece again. It goes down here. Okay, that doesn't work because it does have that angle connected to it. And it's kind of thrown off right here a little bit. Doesn't look like it lines up. So I have to make a bunch of different variations of the fence. But what I was hoping for was for this to work. Okay, imagine I didn't add these down here for a minute. This piece would go here. You know. And then of course this piece goes over here. But this would be at the wrong angle. Because it's got that piece going out. Yeah, so I got a couple more pieces I gotta make. Different angles. I love watching this. I learned so much. I would stack it and I can't see. Erase it. No. So what I'm doing, yeah, you could do that, but I'm not doing it for. How am I trying to explain this? Here's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for. I'll show you. I'll show you the grid and everything when you're making the game. You have to have every variation, but you can't just make it and leave it at that like a big circle. You want people to be able to put as soon as this loads up here. You want people to be able to make it a tile set, not an actual picture. I'll go in here and I'll show you. You want to have every variation already pre-made for somebody else to use, but it has to be 16 by 16. This little square. This has to line up with the next one. This has to line up with the next one, and so on and so forth. And then in a game like these, same thing. It's got the same grid, 16 by 16, but you can't erase it from in here. It's already pre-made. How am I explaining this? Let me find a room that I can mess around in. Here's an empty one. Foreground. I don't have any backgrounds. Oh, I got that background. Okay, so if I come in here, you can see my tile sets. I zoom in here. So I'm working with this wall, and this wall is this piece right here. I do it a different way in mine. I use the whole wall, but this one square is 16 by 16. So I can't just go here and put it over here. It doesn't line up, you know what I mean? So on a fence, like I was doing at a top-down view, I guess. Let me undo that. Let me find something, dirt or something. I'm sure I got. Here's some dirt. See how they got these made. Now these are some that I did not make. They have it set up. Oh, I made a few of these, but so they got this big square, and then you want the next piece to line up. Say I don't want just a square. I want to angle it somewhere here. See, so you can see how this doesn't match if I do it that way. I would come in here and do it instead. So this top piece matches up now, but then our bottom piece is flat on the bottom. So we're gonna go grab a piece of bottom somewhere. Maybe maybe this corner. There we go. Well, I got a little bit of stuff sticking up right there, but that's okay. Let me grab this. So you want these pieces to line up no matter what variation they use them in, sort of type thing. If that makes sense. So let's say I want to see this doesn't line up too well. It lines up here. So what would we do here? Maybe it doesn't line up here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm lining up these fence pieces to where they can switch them around and like grab different sections of it to make it. See, this lines up perfect. If I want to put something like this here. Let's actually grab this piece. It looks like it might fit there. I don't have an upside down one. Well, I kind of do right here. And then we'll go in here. And nope, I need to find a piece to fit in here. You don't want it to. You don't want it to leave it like this little square. It just stands out. It's like, okay, there's a corner there. You want all these pieces to line up pretty much perfect, if possible. So I got that I can put in there, or I got this I can put in there to aim it downwards. It makes these two connect. I need one that connects here and here, which I don't have, I don't think. It don't look like it. Can't put that one in there because it's weird. Maybe, nope. Like I've tried to put that one in there, it doesn't line up. Anyways, I'm trying to make it as usable as possible. So if I brought my fence in here, there would be pieces like this sticking out somewhere, and it doesn't line up, you know. Hope that makes sense somehow. This is how I figure could make matching text for my free to play Friday. Free to play Friday. Anyways, I'm trying to make it all work together, which is hard sometimes. Like I said, these aren't my textures. This one's probably better. It's got more on it, or one, maybe even one of these. Um, can't use that one. It's got a empty spot right here. There's got to be one that fits in here that matches up here and here and here. Somewhere. I'm not sure if I do or not. And now my textures are done completely different way sometimes. You know, I do them like this, it's fine. It's still 16 by 16, but people can use it like this too. These aren't. These are very ununiformed pieces. They're still 16 by 16, but they, you know, they got lines in them. Unfortunately, still the same here. Still put it in a 16 by 16 format. Anyways, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I didn't make I stuck with the 16 by 16, but I actually did full images for like these buildings up here, so you could use the full image. So I can't just use this piece on this house, you know. These are like full blown houses. It's like a background. Use it like this. And I did it because it's my game, and I can, you know, I can kind of, I know where it goes and how it works. But then I also have these pieces, which I can use. Excuse me, my nose is getting runny. My nose is runny. But the way auto tiles work, auto tiles don't work the same way as I did here. Like I did wall sections. If I wanted to do a little tower, I could use that piece and this piece. It looks like a little round cylinder shape, kind of. Excuse my nose. Anyways, let me delete that. And I'll put this back. Oops, they don't match up. Right there. I'm looking where these lines match up. Close enough. Yeah, I wish I had a top-down set of textures. Well, I kind of do. But they're not loaded in this game engine. or in this here yet. It's all side scroll, but um, yeah, it's just a weird way it works. But in let me close this. Sure, save it. It'll be fine. Oh goodness, my nose is stopping up. Come on, save already. Good lord, it's taking too long. A very cool tile set, yeah. This one's more of a tile set that people were more used to. The 16 by 16, 16 by 16. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you piece these together like sort of like this. When it's finished, you got one texture for this whole wall. This one texture does this entire set down through here. So I'll copy that. I'll put this over here. And when I start cutting it up to make the actual tile set, excuse me. Then, oops, deselect. No, what are you doing? Stop. Deselect, not exit or whatever. Nose is stopping up. Dang it. Go ahead and cut. Why is this not moving weird? It's moving weird. Stop it. Why is it moving weird? Make it stop. Let me make sure I'm on the right line here. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna have to like go all the way up. Why is it moving like that? And is this on the line? Yes, that's all I needed to check. So put it back down there. So this piece and this piece will go together. Actually, it'll go here like this. Something like this, anyway. And then we'll take a piece of our grass. Doesn't matter about the grass up here. I can take whatever piece. Copy paste. Put this between here. And then now these pieces don't exactly line up yet. I still got to figure this out how I want to do it. But let's I think it goes up here. Where's yeah, this. So we go across. Take my dear old time. Why is it stuttering like that? Come on, dude, you piss me off. Stop it. Stop it. I could press the button faster than that. Okay, copy this piece. Oh, dang it. Stop. Okay. This piece goes here. And then, of course, one of these pieces up here. Let me go to the next one down. Where does this go? Okay, it's too far down. So we'll just copy this one in. Make sure I'm on these lines where it's supposed to be. Copy, paste. Once the tile set's finished, it'll be cut up into pieces like this. And then, of course, you got this angle, the angle piece. No, just like that. But where'd it go? This mouse is touchy. Maybe it's my mouse. I was having glitchy mouse problems. So let's find where this square and this square lines up. I think it's right about there, maybe. Let's move it up and see. Now it's got to go back one. I'll go over here one. There you go. Copy, paste. This will go right here, sort of. If I can get it in there. Why can't I move it? Okay, I have to edit this a little bit. You can see that they don't line up that well. Flatten deselect. So that doesn't line up. And this don't have to go to this part either. But it would be cool if I could use that variation. Maybe it's better if I copy this one. Would that be better? Yeah, probably. Let me try copying this section instead. Would that work better? Yeah, kinda. And then the same thing, just grab this corner. Where'd it go? What the hell? Copy paste. Yeah, my mouse is glitching. Something. This piece will fit here. And then go down here and get this corner. Damn it. Select. So I can't get that corner. This corner is different. This is going to be different here. It's got to be longer. So we can get that piece that I got a minute ago. Go straight across. Why are you going so slow, man? Do I have something set here that's making it weird? Did I accidentally press a weird key or something? Settings? Because it's weird. It's like moving one pixel at a time. And I don't understand why it's doing that. I had to change something. I don't really see anything though. I don't see anything I could have changed. There's no preferences here. There's like a button here that I accidentally pressed to make it move one pixel at a time. Grid. No. I don't know why it's moving. I don't know why it's moving like that. Moving weird. I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, I gotta move this down here. Yeah, I know I don't have to show you this, but I kind of want to see how the tile set comes together too. I don't know exactly where I copied that from. I'm just gonna copy this piece. Hope it works. Man, move out of the way. This one don't work. Sadly, I should have grabbed all three pieces, which I think is what I'll do. That go on the front. Wait, what are you doing? Stop! Stop being weird. So I have to go here. 1, 2, 3. Down to the bottom. Yeah. And we're just gonna move it across. Line it up with that rock because I know it's right at 16 by 16. So 16 by 48. 3 times 16 is 48. 1, 2, 3. What in the world? Flatten that. So this will line up in here now. And you got the corner pieces, which is also 3. It should be right there, I think. 17. Maybe 16 right there. Now, this might not line up correctly, but we'll see. Yeah, it does. Looks good. Looks like a little plateau. And do the same thing here for these three. Oh, but on the other side over here. Why is my mouse is double clicking every time when I release the mouse, it's like it double clicks, which is very annoying. My mouse is being annoying. Copy paste. Airplane. It should fit in here pretty good, hopefully. It's a little bit off. Like I said, I gotta figure out something about this bottom mountain. I gotta make it more uniform, I guess. So you can kind of see what's going on here. Same thing with these pieces. These pieces will be connected somehow. I think it's like right here somewhere. This should equal out to be. See, let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, where's the bottom? Okay, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hopefully that's 50. So that isn't right. It should be 48 right there by 16. I don't know exactly where this is supposed to be at. It should be in line with these two lines. Let me set my mouse cursor right in. Yeah. See, it's gonna go way over. So that's two sections. Be right here. Maybe. I don't know. Let me just copy that and see. See if I put this here. No, that's weird. This would be another whole section. This would be a section on its own somehow. It can't fit into this anywhere. Anyhow, you gotta try to make all these sections fit together without having like that line down through that seam. All of them seem to, except for that one. And there might be a little couple pieces of grass, which this is fine. No big deal. It still looks good. It looks like a little plateau. Oh boy. Does the M key fix that one pixel move? I don't know. Let me see. M. Nope. Maybe it's. Yeah, let me see if there's any hotkeys. Well, the only settings is right here. Okay, let me see if there's hotkeys. Oh, I was going to click about, but there is no about. Animations. So this is user interfaces. This is the tools. It'll be the lasso tool. So there's brush size, selection, any size. I think this is like default setting. Like what the default setting would be. That's just the selection part. Sampling. It's the same tool, it's just bigger. I don't know what changed. It's odd. There is no settings here. The only settings is you got edit view. This is just all for the images here. I don't have any of these turned on. The only settings is right here. Of course, there's the toolbar I can hide. And where's this one? history, layers. Yeah, the only settings is here, and can't quite figure out what happened to it. Color, transparency. The only selection. Let's see, shape and style. I think that's for the brush selection section. It's the selection section. Yeah, there's got to be something that I accidentally changed. I probably hit a key or something that changed it. Diagnostic? Oh gosh, I don't know what that is. Plugins, updates, graphics, no. I don't even know where the hotkeys are. Most hotkeys are kind of the same. Is there a settings over here somewhere? No. And I can't edit the tools from here. This is like image editing. Pixel grid. I wonder if I can change that pixel grid. It's like showing each individual pixel being outlined. I wonder if I can change that to 16 by 16 somewhere. I was curious about that the other day. That's why I was clicking. I was like, okay, what does this do? That's my pixel grid, but I wish it would do 16 by 16. Been kind of cool. It's got to be a place I can. There has to be a place I can change that. At least I would imagine. I tried looking in the settings over here too. Oh, there's help. Oh, here it is. Where's hotkeys? There's no hotkeys. Dang it. There's about. Hmm. Subtract, add, insert, invert, any size. There's anything on here? Like any options maybe? Nope. Fixed ratio. There's no options for like the movement with the arrow keys or anything. I don't know. This is really weird. Maybe if I close it out and open it back up, it would be okay. Anyways, yeah, I need to make this and this 16 by 48 and this 16 by 48 line up. This side does pretty good. It looks like it belongs together. This side I gotta fix though. So if I made one piece of texture here that this wall uses all the way across, I'd have to line that up somehow, make it look normal. But everything else looks really good together. All these little corner pieces. Anyways, it would be something like this when I go to make the actual tile set. It won't be a picture like this. You could use this actually, but people want it to be universal type thing, I suppose. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say universal. Did I tell you I got caffeine today? My friend actually picked me up some caffeine anyway. She picked me up some. She picked me up a soda. I asked her, but she wasn't out that way. I was like, oh, okay, it's no problem. Oh, dang it. Okay, let me grab all this where it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna copy these. Copy, paste. Don't paste layer. Oh damn it! I forgot to merge it or flatten it. Copy paste, not copy paste layer, but there's two different types of copy paste. In this, one is a layer and one is not. Excuse my nostrils. Let's see if we can do this where it's supposed to be here. Copy paste. We'll fix this back. Deselect. There's a little hole up here, but it's okay. Deselect, please. Thank you. Um. Caffeine. Yeah. Man, my nose is running all of a sudden. I got my door. I got my roof fan closed on it. Yeah. It's getting a little cooler in here. Man, it's so dramatic. The weather is so dramatic. Today it was 86 in here, now it's 73. It'll drop down to about probably 50 by the morning, or more. What'd I do with my soda? Seems like a precise placement tool. Yeah, it does. Yeah, with the pixel movement. Let me look it up real quick. Google Home. Let's see. No. Paint.net. Arrow movement. Possible to change control arrow moves. When I'm moving a selection, control arrow, it moves 10 pixels. Okay, so yeah, I've accidentally pressed something. So let me check that out for a second. So control, is my cap locks on? Nope. Control arrow. So I use control a lot. That's how I zoom in and out. You can go up and down without control, but I zoom in. So maybe I've accidentally held control and pressed an arrow or something. Whoop, I just moved the whole thing over. Let me deselect that, please. Thank you. Deselect it. Thank you very much. Let's just copy a little 16 by 16 here and paste it. Okay. Yeah, usually if you hold the arrow, though, it goes smooth like this. Now it's like, now it wants to do like 1 pixel at a time, and it's so slow. I mean, it's nice that you got that option, but yeah, maybe I hit control at one point. Nope. If I hold control, it doesn't do anything. Maybe I hit shift. No. Alt, maybe? No. Nothing happened. Alt control? Alt control shift. Arrow? No. Nothing happening. Still moving one little piece at a time. No. So it's not that. Move tools. Movement uses keyboard arrow keys. Maybe manipulated 10 by holding down the control key. No. Control plus. Control plus. Adjust the step size while moving the selection. After selecting the part of the screen there, you can use the arrow keys to step at any time. Go left, right. Let me read this. This seems like what I'm looking for. Yes, if you hold down control, it goes 10 pixels. Thanks a lot. No, sorry. Oh, that was it. Dang it. That was the smooth movement. Let me see. Arrow key smooth. Smooth. It's a smoothie movement. It's smooth. Bling gremlins. Hashtag bling gremlins. M key. Yep. Caffeine. To activate smooth, controllable movement in the arrow keys and paint.net, use the move selection pixel tool. You can adjust the movement speed and behavior with keyboard shortcut. What's the keyboard shortcuts? Damn it. Constant movement. Hold shift plus arrows to lock your movement to perfectly straighten. Hey, really? Shift? I tried shift though. Where'd it go? I tried shift. Maybe. I can't press shift. Shift doesn't do anything. It's still just moving. Nope. So if I tap shift, it completely stops. I don't know what happened to it. This is weird, man. Let me close it out. Let's just put this here and make sure I haven't messed anything up. It looks like I did because half my grid seems to be missing down here. Uh-oh. Did I move my grid? Oh no, look at that. I moved the entire image down by accident. Which is fine, I ain't missing anything, but that's close. I'm close to cutting everything off. I've moved it by mistake. Hopefully it's something I can fix with the undo button, because I've done a whole lot of crap trying to move. Okay, we did all this. Hopefully I got enough undos. If I don't, I'll have to move up my image. Oh, please let there be enough undos. I had this one program that only did like 4 undo, but you have 4 times to make a mistake. Once you passed the 4 threshold, that was it. Okay, I was just playing around with that. At one point, oh no, that's my bush. I can't undo my bush. At some point, I've drugged this down by accident. It is no big deal. It's all sand down here anyway. I can move it back up. No issue. But let me see how far it goes. Was it already like this before I saved it or after I saved it or something? Oh yeah. Okay, we don't want to go back that far. Let's just go back. Let's go back to the bush. Hopefully I can get my bush back at least. There we go. You can see me editing the berries. And that's it. Like I said, I'm not missing anything down here, so that's okay. I just got to move it up now because it all got screwed up. Make sure it's flattened. Yeah. Cut and paste. Now I got to move this up. And just go ahead and like copy a line of. Oops, copy a line here. I thought about what in the world? No, why is it copying the whole picture? I'm just selecting that. Flatten. Okay, copy, paste. I think it's something to do with my mouse software. My mouse software was glitching not too long ago. What? Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah. Well, that ain't right. It's gotta be down one. It's right there. Let me check and see if this is 16 by 16. Yep. Okay. Then our next line, 16 by 16. Okay. So we're missing a little gap there, but it's fine. Okay, I can just drop some 16 by 16 sand or dirt down here. Come on now, where you at? Oh gosh. Got the wrong thing. Grab the bull by the... Wait, what? Oh, this stupid mouse thing. I turn it off. Windows turns it back on. I disable it. Windows enables it. This scroll pad, or what do you call it? Unlock the undo for $69.99. Yeah, I know, right? Whew. The old tool I was talking about using was iPhoto Plus. It was an Apple too, I'm pretty sure, but I had like a Windows version of it. It was made by ULEAD or something like that, and I did everything in that application. I used it up until recently, to be honest, up until about 4 years ago when I found this. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I got it free with a scanner that I bought one time, and I used that app for everything. I believe it was an Apple program, but they had it on Windows too. And I was like, yeah, okay. Oh, my shadow got cut off a little bit, but it's okay. We'll fix it. No problem. Man, I'm over here trying to do cool stuff, and I'm messing up like crazy. It happens to everybody. Man, I'm tired. Alright, well, anyways, we'll fix that little cut off shadow there. We can do it right now. Let's do it later. Save. Yes, please. Whoop. I'd like to give this I like the grainy look, but I'd also like to make it, I don't know. I wonder what like a few of these would look like in there, in the grass, you know. So something like that. That'd look good. It would look like little tiny itty bitty flowers here and there. Just have one section that, like a 16 by 16 section of that. Let's go over here and let's put it on our bush, and we'll go up one, I guess. No, that's the corner of the house. Can I go down one? Yeah, probably. Let's do just a little section of these weird flower, or I guess little flowers. Whatever you want to call it, I guess. Deselect. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Looks like little baby flowers. It's little baby flowers. It's little baby. Dang it. I still say that to Cindy Lou too. I'll say, it's a little baby. I was like, look at little baby. She's sitting there licking my hand and scratching her neck. She'll raise her head up, you know. She's like a big old puppy dog. Still. The big old cow. She's getting huge, man. I gotta be real careful around her. You don't want her to step on your foot, man. She'll crush it. She's gotta be close to like 400 pounds. I'll say, Cindy Lou. That's how you call her. You call her and you smack the bottom of that pan, and she'll come around and she's like, oh yeah, it's time to get the molasses grain. Go, Cindy Lou, Cindy Lou. Like that. Her ears will point towards you and she comes running. And now she can run over me. She's big. So you just gotta be real cautious around her. She could headbutt me and flip me over the fence if she wanted to. She's pretty careful, I think. She likes to play sometimes though. She gets a little rough, so I push her. I push on her neck, like between her shoulders, and I'll say back up, and she'll back up. And what's the other thing? Okay, so I say every time I go down to feed her, she'll be sitting at the fence. She'll be shaking her head back and forth and licking her lips. She's like sticking her tongue out all over the place. She's ready for food. And I'll say, "Are you ready?" And she does this. I'll pat on the bottom of the pan. Like, Sandy Lou, are you ready? And she'll go like this. Her tongue's just flapping all over the place. Her tail's wagging. And it's like, are you ready? And she'll do that again. She'll move her head around. And when I start to go in with her food, I'll point and I'll say, go inside. And she'll do a complete circle and she'll go into her stall. And if I don't come in instantly though, she'll turn back around and look out at me, and she'll pull her head like this, like she's saying, "Come on, give me my food." It's so funny. I think I got her. I got a video of her doing that. Hold on just a second here. Cindy Lou video. Was it this one? Might have been this one. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's kind of yeah. So I got a video of her kind of doing it. It was hard for me to hold the camera though and hold that big pot of food. But you can hear what I'm saying here. Cindy Lou, got her food here. Cindy Lou, are you ready? Here's what she'll do. I'll say, "Are you ready?" She'll go inside. You ready? She'll look at me if I don't come in. There's her tongue flapping. Are you ready? I got big shoes. Here you go. The wind's blowing like crazy. So I got the pot of food in one hand. Good girl. She's like, come on. She's like, put that food in here. There you go. There he is. That's a big old cow. She don't already fit in their stable. Here's how big Cindy Lou is now. Hopefully she don't kick me. I'll stand over beside her. Cindy Lou. You gotta make sure she knows you're there. She is. She's a big old baby. And she's still like a big puppy dog. As long as she don't kick me. She's pretty good. She's pretty good about not like kicking. She'll kick her leg forward. As long as she knows you're there, she won't kick, you know. Big old cow. Like if you surprise her by accident though, she'll startle her, you know. It's just this part. Cindy Lou, are you ready? Are you ready? she starts bobbing her head and going. Sometimes she'll do a little circle and come back out. Are you ready for the food? Are you ready? Let's go. I got big shoes. She broke her little harness thing, or not harness, what do you call it? Her lead. Good girl. She pulled it off. We had to get her a new one. Tell me where to put it at. Yep. Ready to go. There he is. That's a big old cow. No. She's a happy cow though. She's spoiled rotten. She'll moo. Like I'll go down in the mornings. It's about probably about 8 o'clock. She sees me outside, and she'll be sitting down there. She'll moo, and she'll let you know if her water's empty or something. She'll start mooing, and she won't stop mooing. She'll just keep moving. And then if she didn't get enough to eat too, she'll start mooing. she'll just like sit and argue. So I'll give her a handful of alfalfa in the morning, lay it down there and outside for her. And that's before 10 o'clock. And then I'll go down at 10 and I'll feed her like that bucket, that little pot of food, you know. And she'll eat that. And then, but if you didn't give her enough, she'll start mooing. And she will not stop until you come back down there and give her a little bit more food. So most of the time we let her out and graze a little bit in the yard. But man, she's like spoiled rotten. and she's still like a big old puppy. I'll She's got her little fenced in area now, and it's funny. Sometimes I'll go down there and I'll just walk down next to the fence, and then I'll break a run down to the other end of the fence, and she'll break a run right after me. She'll follow me down, and she'll turn around and she'll come towards me. Then I'll break a run back the other way, and she'll start running after me the other way. And my friend here, he's got an ATV that he'll haul a little bit of water out of the big tank and put in his camper, and she'll chase that ATV just like a dog does. I was like, man, I said, I hope she never gets out of this fenced in area. I was like, what's the plan if we figure? I was like, there ain't no way we can pull her back. We can't fit her in the truck. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, you gotta lead her with food. Lead, you know. We were joking around the other day. It's like, she's so big you can put a saddle on her. I said, just get you a carrot with a string and hold it in front of her, and you'll be going 80 miles an hour down this highway. Because that's all she does is eats. She eats and poops, and then eats more, and then sits down and chews on the stuff she already ate. She's the eating machine. Let's see. I want to go ahead and do some dirt out here, and then I'll get like these weird grass variations. I think I'll move this up too, some this actual image here. Whoops. I'll move the whole thing up so I can get some down here at the bottom. Some of the grass coming in down here. We're gonna cut this, and we're going to paste it. Oops, I didn't mean to paste it down there. I want to paste it up maybe 3 blocks up. So let's go ahead and move it up 3 blocks. And how much room I got up there? Okay, I got plenty up here. Yep, that's fine. And I can paste my grid over here if I want to, or just whatever. Should. That's fine if I get that top piece there. Well, maybe it's not. Dang it. Okay, let's go undo that top piece. No, don't do that. Here, grab this. Yeah, right there. Copy, paste it. Put this into position. There. I want to go and grab a bunch of this dirt. Since it don't look too bad. Let's grab about this much. Drag it down here at the bottom. Piece it together there. Do this a couple of times. Control V. Or Control Shift V is what I do most of the time. What time is it? 10. It's almost 11. Got Mama's thing coming out. Mama's short. She says it's gonna be a good one. She's probably her peeing on me. Me running from her. That's funny. That was funny. Sorry, blah, 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 blah. Flatten and deselect the arrow. So I got that filled in down there. I need to fill in some of this side over here too. That way I can get some grass going around it. Let's open up our this for a second. Okay, like half of this is so this is two different texture areas here too. This and this, because this half has grass at the bottom of it, and this half has the dirt at the bottom. And so I'll definitely do half and half on my image too. That way we get the dirt, and then we get which I got the dirt already. I'll just have to do the grass up here. So I gotta remember to do that. Let's go ahead and, I don't want to go too far up because I want to be able to see my grid. But I am gonna bring this dirt up some. Just a little bit of it. Actually, I can go up here. I don't have to put it exactly on here. I may be able to bring it down one. We'll fill this little area in later since I know it's going to be dirt. Copy, paste. And paste it again. I'm just going to be working in this area here. And I'll flatten that and just grab a little piece. Keep it rectangle shaped or square or whatever. I'll keep this little open area that way I can see where these lines are going. I can see them up here too though. But yeah, I want to do half grass here. So I want to bring this grass out. Maybe 16. I think this is 16 here. Yeah. So I want to do half the bottom of this in grass, or at least some of this down to here. Aliens, see unlocked all and something. Oh man, the roof on my mouth is itching. I got a hot dog. I went down and got me a hot dog. Also, I got a cookie and a hot dog. It's a beef dog made of beef. But yeah, I really want to do all of my shadows in the same direction. If you notice on this, it's the first time I noticed this, and I mentioned it at the first of the stream here. Is you got the shadow on this side of the house, but then up here you've got the shadow behind. It's up above everything. It's pointed upwards. So that's off. That's not right. So it's kind of even here. You got the shadow of the mountain above it, but on all the buildings, the shadow is, well, on this building anyway. Shadow's on the side over here, and it's kind of, yeah, even on this one. Which these houses look identical, same house, pretty much. So yeah, you got the shadows over here. On the little bushes, you don't really have a shadow, I don't think. The trees, on the trees, the shadow's like directly underneath it. But on the houses, it's just on the side. Let me go check the castle. Yeah, on the castle, it's on that side, I guess, and above it, So that one's weird too. But you can see the shadow over here on this side. They kind of did. They kind of did it. You got the shadow here. It's darker and then lighter. But yeah, on this one, on the mountains, it's just weird. It's the shadow is backwards. It should have been over here on this side, which is odd. So it's kind of a weird mistake, I think. But I mean, it's nothing bad when you look at it. You don't notice it really, especially when I was a kid. I didn't notice it. I didn't know there was a shadow here and then a shadow up here. It's like, why's the shadow? Because your light source would be here for this shadow. It'd be down here somewhere, pointing upwards. And then but the light source for the house would have to be on this side, or up here even. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like the map is a whole. It doesn't change time of day or nothing. And it just made me think for a minute. Because the shadow's up here on this. It's up here on this. But on the house, it's on the side. Like, why is it on the side? I wonder if anybody's ever caught that. And it's no big deal. But for me, it's weird. It's like, wait, if I'm going to do a shadow, it's going to be on this side. Then every shadow is going to be on this side. Gotta be. It's just to make it look interesting. Oh, that's supposed to. Let me see what this is. It's supposed to rise or something. Oh, that's supposed to be raised. Yeah, it's raised. Yeah, the house is on a little plateau type thing. And then it goes downhill right here. And then this one's sunk in. And this one's raised even higher. And of course, you got your river that's down deep. Ugh. Excuse me. Here's something that don't line up. They made a bobo right there. Which this is back in the 1986. When did this come out? No, this is Link to the Past. My bad. This one probably come out in. When did this come out? 90 or like 80s, late 80s, early 90s. It came out with the Super Nintendo. And honestly, I don't remember what the date was. Squirrel. See, squirrel. 1991? Maybe, yeah, somewhere around there. I know I was a teenager. Man, I love this game too. It was such a long game, and this is just the first map. You had the Dark World too. You had like the inverted version of this. And I think the Dark World map was just as big, wasn't it? It was like this map, but darker. You know, like this is like everything was dead, and it was like two games. Damn, I wasn't, I wasn't born yet. Is that what you said? Oh, I wasn't born yet. April, yeah, 92. 92. Let's see, how old was I in 92? Oh gosh, let me use a calculator. So, 1992, I was born in 1992 minus 1976. I was 16 years old. 92. I was 16 years old and walking uphill both ways, going to school in the snow, backwards. No, I was born in '76, man. Can you imagine that? Do I look like somebody was born in '76? I don't know. you know what? Here's what um, what was his Warriors. Warriors was talking about it. I said something about he was talking about age and Warriors is I can't remember how old he said he was, but um, riding dinosaurs. Yeah, there you go. um, we was talking about age and I said I'll be 50 next month. He's like, you be 50? He's like, man, you don't look 50. You don't look 50. And which that makes me feel good though, you know. That I did not take care of myself, put it that way. So it's just in my genes apparently. Which my mom she looked like she was in her 40s, and she's 69 years old this year, and she still looks like she's in her 40s. You know what I mean? Of course, we're all getting older now, but age is going to hit me. Like next year, I'll be bald. I'll be all wrinkled up. But let's see. Yeah, Warrior's like, you're a vampire. That's what it is. You're a vampire. It was funny. Yeah, 91. I was 16 years old when this game came out. I didn't get it. I think yeah, I was 16. I think I was 16 because I was gonna say I don't think I got the Nintendo until or uh, the Super Nintendo until like a when did the Super Nintendo come out exactly? I probably got it for Christmas. I don't know. I had to beg I begged my grandma for a NES. Everybody had the NES. That was the thing. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is so cool. And my uncle helped her get it, and got the NES. And then I don't even remember how I got the. I can't remember, man. How I got the Super Nintendo. I can't for the life of me. I don't know. I have no clue what happened to it either. I've been trying to think. I think my mom might have got it for me. Actually, that that seems about right. I think my mom got it, but I don't know what happened to it. I cannot for the life of me remember what happened to the Super Nintendo. I bought the PlayStation, the regular PlayStation, and the Nintendo 64 when they came out. They came out really close together. I think I got the PlayStation first, and then which was really cool. And then I got the Nintendo 64 because I liked the cartridge still. You know, I was like, well, this is cool, and they're like putting so much into this cartridge nowadays. I just thought it was cool hardware. I was like, man, it's really cool what they're fitting into this cartridge, into this memory and stuff that's on this. And plus, I always liked Mario, and but Zelda was the one I always liked. But they changed Zelda, which is fun. I'm online. I usually go offline when I'm working or streaming. Oops. Um, yeah, but I thought it was really cool because of the cartridge. Still, they were still using the cartridge, but they were doing stuff almost that you could put on a CD. You know, So Nintendo was really cool back then. The GameCube, my ma, she got the GameCube because it had Resident Evil 4 on it. And she had every version of Resident Evil 4. She had the PS2 one and the GameCube one. She's a big Resident Evil fan. Anyways, I want to do half grass on half of this. And it doesn't really matter where I pick from. It's all basically the same. But I gotta line it up though. Gotta line it up by the squares. Oh, there goes the 11 o'clock alarm. I could probably turn that 11 o'clock alarm off. Yeah, let me do that. Oh, 11 o'clock. Well, I mean, yeah, it's time to go watch. It's time to watch Mama's short, which I'd get a copyright strike if I tried to play it, but I can watch it on my phone or something, real quick. Let me line this up with this square up here. I think it's gonna come over one more right there. Oh gosh, it takes so long to get up there. Just tap it with my fingers. Oh, yeah, no. I guess it comes back on. Unless I accidentally moved it. Oh gosh, all right, now I gotta line it up with the other one. Okay, so it pretty much just comes. It doesn't cover these dark spots. It's right at the edge of these dark spots. So let me move it back over here. I just had to look at it and see where it went. Oops, I went too far. You jumped over two, man. What's wrong with you? Alright, copy, flatten that, and then I want to do about 3 or 4 of these with the grass beside of them, and I'm gonna take the grass and fill it in into these little grooves, and I'm gonna do what I did down here. I'm gonna bring the grass up on the dirt just a little bit. It looks nice. Let me go watch Mama's thingy. My phone's paused for some reason. Hold on just a second. Let me mute you guys. Let's go short. Great short. Okay, I gotta see it. I gotta go see it. I mean, I want to mute those because I gotta hear it too. So I gotta turn the phone up. Subscriptions. My nose. We got Mama Gamer up there. Mama Gamer. And then we got Drive Beyond Horizon. Let me mute this for a second. Turn the phone up. Yeah, that was funny. So I was thinking, man, why was there so much pee? Yeah, that was funny. It's like our characters couldn't stop peeing. That was funny. That was a good one. Man, I laughed. I was like, man, why? Why was there so much pee though? It's like those dudes really had to go. The characters. Oh, that's hilarious. uh, it's short viewing time, Mama. I went to watch the short. That was funny. Yeah. It's like, man, yeah, we definitely gotta play that game some more. That was hilarious. It was fun. Oh, uh, okay. I was gonna uh, oops, let me grab some green here. I was going to fill in. There's like a little section that goes inward right there, all the way down. Kind of wavy. I'll fill it in with green, and then I have some of the little green grass growing. You never want to select right beside of say if I'm putting. Here's a little tip for you. So you can see that these pixels are different colors. So you never want to select the one right beside it if you're copy and pasting, because if you move this over, it just looks like it's stretched. It's got the same color pixels, unless you want it to look that way for some reason. It's identical to the one right beside of it. So never do that if you want it to look um, different. Always like go over here somewhere, just select something random, and it'll look like the rest of this. It's just random instead of let's see, Latin deselect. Make sure I didn't move anything. Okay, we're good. So that's the thing. That's the thing I always do if I'm because I do copy paste a lot because there's it's just random dots and stuff, and then making grass. You can see I kind of went straight out and did little L's. It just looks pretty decent. You want to do the same thing here. You can go at an angle on some of it. You can go up 2. You can go 1. Especially, I'm no prof- prof- professional at doing pixel art, but so that looks really good. Looks like the grass is growing up on there a little bit. But again, not a professional at it. Working on being a professional at it someday. Now I'm just going to select the. Oops. See, let's see. Oh, it switches colors. Okay. Uh, I was trying to press Control or Alt. I mean, I want to deselect these. I'm just going to do my green, my little green grass right there. I want to copy that one, paste it. I'm gonna go down one. There we go. There it is. It kind of lines up, but oh yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I'll do 3 or 4. I could do these different if I wanted to, but it works. So that's 4 of them, and then we'll pinch it off down here. We'll kind of do this little number on it, make it shorter until it fades into the hillside. Now, I do need to put a shadow on this, kind of like this. So I probably should have used this grass instead. Matter of fact, I might do that. So let's magically grab this grass, not that grass, grabbing everything. He's like, I'm just gonna take it all. We're taking it all. Come on, boys, load it up in the back of the truck. You know what? You know what you can't do in this app? You can't select one pixel. So if I go in here and I press, it doesn't select. You have to select 2 pixels. Oh no, there it went. I did it. Oh my goodness, I did not know I could do that. I can just drag it back. I can drag it out 2, but drag it back 1. Did not know I could do that. That's something new. I was kind of curious because every other program, if I hold Control to add one, you just click that pixel and it adds it. But on this one, you have to drag it a little bit. So I didn't know I could drag it out and then drag it back to select 1 though. So I learned something myself so far. Anyways, I'm going to change this now. I'm going to change it to kind of work with this shadow. We don't want the shadow to be huge or anything. So let's figure out where we want it. Oh, we can go right about there. Copy, paste that. I'll just put this where this one is. Oh, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool with the highlight on top. Hey, let me deselect this for a minute. It adds a 3D effect to it, that's for sure. But I would want to do all of it that way. Huh, interesting. But yeah, it takes away the shadow effect though. It looks like a little ditch beside of, and this grass is sticking up again. Anyways, let's undo that. And we'll just move it up in where it's supposed to be. Flatten it, deselect it. There we go. We got the shadow now. Shadow's on the side it should be on. Maybe they did the shadow on the other side for a reason. I don't know. They probably just did the house. And no, I don't think so. I can't figure out why they did that. Maybe somebody else drew the houses. The art team wasn't on the same page. I don't know. I find it kind of weird that they did the shadow here. See how long it's taking me to do this one scene, which I'm talking a lot and doing some other stuff too, though. You know, I'm missing something. I'm missing a chimney. I should have done a chimney. I don't. There's really no chimneys on here unless that's what these are. Which this could be the tropics. What about up here in the snow? There's a little bit. There ain't no houses up here. I don't know. There's a temple. Oh, that's clouds. Never mind. This was clouds. There's no snow. I'm doing snow too. You gotta have snow, man. Maybe I'll make this completely universal to where you have a snow version with snow on the roofs. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to with this. I don't know where I'm going with it. But it would be kind of cool if I did all this and I did a snow version and did a nighttime version. A nighttime version would be pretty easy. I can take out the red and the green and darken the image. Maybe add the blue. So that would be a pretty good nighttime version. The moon shining on it, you know. A different time of day. you would have to have that fade. Let me click OK. Copy, undo, and paste. It'd be kind of cool to have it transition from night to day. Really? No. But anyways, what did I? Okay, yeah. There's a lot you could do with a single image, pretty much. I wonder how I would do snow. Just white with the, the sky blue under it, maybe. Something like this, or not sky blue, but crayon. I never can say that. I don't know why. What would white look like? If I tried to do snow, I wonder what it would look like. Let's see. We're gonna put some snow on the roof. Actually, you would do the blue first because it's the under. It is the under bit, and I'd have to do it pretty solid. Make it rougher on the shingle. I was just kind of curious if I could do something like that. And I want this to come up very close to the edge. Oh, you know what? The blue would have been a shadow. So it'd be brighter over here and up here. There would be less blue, and then over here it would be the blue, and down here would be the blue, like more of it. And so, what about adding some um, noise? Just add some noise. I wonder if I can change the color of the noise. Something like that. Undo that. These like that. Yeah, you can just cover all the ground. Leave some bits and pieces out. Cover the top of the bushes. Uh, Cover like these. Cover everything that's flat. Or on top of everything. On top of the rocks. On top of the bushes. On top of the fence posts. On top of the flowers. Yeah, I mean, you know. Anyway, let's gonna do that for now. I was just messing around with what 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 could be possibility. Could do 4 seasons. Flatten this or save it. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and can I do this a little bit? How do I do this down at the bottom here? Okay, yeah. I need to fix this too. It's kind of weird. It's really flat right there, and it's bugging me. The flat part is bugging me. I just used black. Nope. Not yet. There we go. Isn't it? Anyway, I can copy this. A 32 wide. Here's my little shadow that got erased. It was erased from history. We're putting it back. Cheddar. Excuse me. Excuse me, nurse. Sorry, son came home right as you were talking about the short. Yeah, it was hilarious. I was thinking, why is there so much pee? When it started peeing. It's like I couldn't stop peeing. It's like, yeah, but usually you run out. Your bladder gets empty. But they just kept going, and that was the worst. It was just like, oh gosh. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was just funny. Excuse me. Cracks me up every time. Well, at least my nose hasn't started stopping up until 11 o'clock now. My nose is like closing together inside, you know. I don't know what causes that. Like what causes my allergies, I guess, to do that? At between 9 and well 11 now. This is like sinus. Yeah, but what I can't figure out is like every night, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, uh, it's like my nose will start closing up. It's like, all right, we're going to sleep. Time to close up. Time to close up shop. But yeah, I never could figure it out. Like, why does my nose decide, or how does my nose decide to close up at night every night? Let's see if we could do. See if I can grab piece of a piece of this maybe. And no, be 32. How is this one? Where I'm at? Down here. Okay, I'm going to assume this one ain't going to be 16 by 16. I'm going to assume this is either 32 or 48 because see, this would be 16, which is 10, I think, and that's 8 by 8. Okay, so 8 and 8, 16. So this is 8. Okay, this is, yeah, I guess so. 8 and 8, 16. 8 and 8. Yep, that looks about right. 16. That's half the road, and then the other half of the road's over here. Yeah, okay. So I can do half grass and half grass and half dirt, which is kind of like what I was going for there. But what do we got here? We got, oh, here my buddy up the road. He's got his car thumping. 16 by 20. 24 maybe. Maybe. No, I'm gonna copy this. Make sure it's flattened first. Copy paste. Meow. Yeah. There's your half grass and half dirt. Copy paste. Oh yeah, we got rid of that shadow, but yeah, this works. There's like a little bit of shadow here sticking out all over the place. It's like, yeah, which is just a weird shadow that don't belong here. Which is okay, we can fix it. Just copy paste. And then I'll fade it out a little bit at the edge there. I can hear my buddy's car up there. Boom, boom. My friend up the road here. Come to find out he's from Detroit. Detroit, Michigan. Like, really? Yeah, that's where I'm from. Well, I'm from Flint, Michigan. Humidity? Yeah, it could be. Humidity rises at night. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Because it's like my nose swells together inside, kind of top thing. It's just closing up, closing up shop. Yeah, that'd be fun. I guess. I didn't really think about humidity, but that's really the only thing I could think of that happens at night. That looks pretty decent. Here's need a couple though. Trying to fade that out real smooth like. Okay, there we go. And now let me grab a 16 by whatever. Not gonna be the same up here, but it's okay. That is actually the exact same. I don't know how I did that. So I got 24. Wait, 16? Yeah, 16 times what? No, 16 and 16. That's 32. How did I do 24 and then end up with this being perfect? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to throw it in there. We leave it there. Leave it alone. It's magic. That's it. That's how it happened. Absolute magic. Anyways, I need to start angling this off now. Kind of like this. Now they got theirs like very jagged. It works its way in and out a little bit. But they did it in like 2 blocks. Which mine's a little thicker, but it's okay. Because I got that shadow in there. We'll work our way in. And I'm gonna do that by making new grass. Maybe. Oh, well, I guess that's 16? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Had to question my own existence there for a second. So I'm gonna go down maybe 32. So right here would be 32. Is that where'd it go? Is it right? Does that line up with this half of this over here? One way to find out. Just drag it over there 1 pixel at a time. Nothing. Yep, perfect. It's half and half. Okay, now I'm going to just subtract. We're gonna go in and out a little bit, all the way over to here, just like that. And then we're gonna move this straight up there, Timmy. I'll move that there, and then move it back down here. And then we're gonna put a little fuzzies around around it. I wonder if I should drop shadow here. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. I don't even know how I did that shadow. I can't remember. But it's okay. I can do it. Just kind of grab. Oops. Did I flatten this? Yeah. I'm going to deselect lowest green. No green. Perfect. And then go in here with this. Get some black. Put it down to like 4. And go in here. Go in here and kind of keep adding the little shadow to it until it matches. Alright. That's pretty dang close. And I'll bring my little weeds out. Oops, this is weird. I gotta go full throttle here. Still weird. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna grab this little section of grass here. And that looks pretty good. Shadow could use a little work though. There's some darker spots underneath here. Occasionally. Like back in here. This should go all the way up like that. It does. Looks pretty good. Sometimes you gotta step back and look at it. And it's gonna be this big, so it looks pretty dang good. To be a little pixely. It's a little pixel, it's a little baby pixel graphics. Oops, let me not put it out there. I'm trying to put it here. There we go. Hey, no totem. Hopefully you're doing well. My second or third stream today, I don't remember. I'm trying to get in all the streaming I can do while my buddy's gone. I know once he comes back, we'll be out working more. Oh, I should have brought this guys down here. Dang it. It's okay. We can copy this. I just kind of subtract the dirt here. Do a lot of copy pasting. Tired. Which way? Yeah. And we can kind of put this here like this. Paste. Oops. Paste it. Oh, why can't I grab it? Okay, there it is. That looks pretty good. And let me put a little bit of shadow under here. Well, that was looking red to me for some reason. That was weird. Anybody else see that? So if I zoom into this green and you stare at it for a minute, you just stare at the little green pixels, and then I move over to this tan brown dirt. It looks pink. It's got a little pink. Anybody see that pink? Is it just me? So if I stare at this for a minute, what happens? It looked pink to me for a second. Stare at this. What happens with the green? It's got a little cryon, or this color in it. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. No two. Totem. No totem. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it looks more reddish because the green is, your eyes are adjusted looking at the green. It's like one of those pictures where you stare at you stare at a black circle with a white background, and then you close your eyes and you see that it's like a blue circle or a blue background with a black circle. I forgot what that's called, but you like see a negative of it or something. So it's like the negative. So let me see something here. So if I went in and changed the hues and saturation, I bet at one point this turns this color and this will turn pinkish. So I wonder if that's correct. So if I turn this to the blue, nope, it turned green over there. Interesting. No, so it didn't really turn the pink color. I was seeing if it was like here's the best way to look at it. Invert the colors. Invert. Well, backwards, but yeah, pretty much. So you got the blue and the pink, but it's inverted. This should have been pink. This should have been blue. So it's weird the way your eyes do that. I don't know if it tricks your brain or what. Well, that is pink on that monitor or on my phone. It's very pink. It's very pink, sir. Optical illusions, yeah. I love optical illusions too. I like looking at them. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of this side, the grass on this side of the fence, and really all we have to do is reverse this. Gotta flip it and reverse it. Sort of. I'm gonna take out that dark green though. So we'll find our 16 here, which is here. 16 by what? 96. Or is it? Yeah, it should be 96. Let me get my calculator. Calculator. So 16 times, oops, times what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16 times 6 equals 96. Yeah. I selected 96. How's my brain know how? See, I don't know math. I had to bring up the calculator, but my brain's like, yeah, it's this. 16 times 96. I've worked with these numbers so much, I guess. I, I don't know. Anyways, we need to go over 32. And this will be our other side, basically. And we just drag it over to 32. Went too far. There we go, there's our 32. But I'm going to bring this over to this edge. Kind of like that. I'm going to take the shadow out, though. I'm going to step outside for just a moment. One more time. I'll be right back. Are you ready? Ouch. So yeah, I gotta get rid of that dark shadow. Ouch, my leg's itching. Stop it. I got dry skin on my legs. Oh, I need to start wearing some shorts, man. I need to get me a tan on my legs. My legs are I got the farmer's tan going on bad. My head, neck, and arms are tan. That's about it. The rest of it's chalky white. I'm chalky. Let's see. Flatten that. Deselect it. I'm gonna select the dark green. Is one of my buddies. I always like this. Let me see if I can find this one optical illusion real quick. There was one with this this circle pattern. If you look at it, yeah, this one. If you, so I printed. The one I had was black and white. So this one kind of works. Now the black and white one worked better though. That one's in color. Well, here's what I'm looking at. So the one I was just looking at is this one. I did this one in black and white before, and I printed it on. It's black and white and like grayscale, and I printed it on a piece of paper and I took it to work with me. Oh, this one's freaking my eyes out. But if you start this dot in the middle and you move your head in towards it and back away from it about a foot, these rotate. These rotate. Like the center ones will rotate. It's like one of my favorite optical illusions, just this. And I've drawn it on paper and it just works. It's just weird. It's weird how your eyes do that, or how your brain thinks it's rotating, but it's not even moving, you know. So yeah, if you move your head in towards that dot, just stare at the dot, you can see the outer edge rotate to the left, and then you can see the inner orange rotate to the right. These are rotating this way, and this one's rotating this way. It's just really, really cool. But I printed it on paper, and my buddy freaked out. He's like, "That's witchcraft." He's just joking with me, of course. But he's like, "Man, how did you find something like that?" I was like, "It's just this optical illusion." And there's so many of them. This one was freaking my eyes out just a second ago. I don't know what it was doing. Yeah, so if you look at each one, it looks like they're moving. Like if you look at the center of each one, it, it kind of looks like they're spinning a little bit. There's so many cool ones. It's like they're not moving. It's just a flat image. But they're really cool. Hmm. Especially the ones that move. Brains are weird. Yeah. Yeah, but that's my favorite one. I wish I could find the black and white version one because it moves way better than this one. If you start that little dot, I don't know how big your screen is or anything, but I wish I could find the black and white one. I might have drawn it actually. I might have drawn it and taken it. I can't remember. Seems like I printed it though. That was kind of weird. I, I don't know what it was doing. I got a shirt with like this weird pattern on it. It's a weird checkered board pattern like this. My mom bought it for me. It's kind of cool too. It's like, what do you see? I see two men looking up, and I see one big dude. And these, I like these. Here's your brain. That looks cool. Not what I'm looking for though. Anyways, yeah, they're pretty neat. Just these little drawings, the optical illusions. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. I don't want to eat my hot dog though. I want to save that for tomorrow. I want to have tomorrow hot dog. Anyways, let's try to get rid of this little shadow bit here. We will copy some of this grass and put it over there. Oh, that's cool. That was weird. There we go. We got rid of the shadow there. I would like to do a little stone here and there on these. There's like one here, one here. But I am using the gray top stones. Just like that. Just one, maybe one. I could do a different shape one too, I suppose, but it's okay. Okay. Ugh. This is gonna have to have like two different things going on too. So this has two different things. This section of wall has the grass, cliff, or bank, and then dirt. This one has the grass, bank, grass. I want to have a grass, bank, grass for each one of these. So that's something I'm gonna have to do. Now, how did they do theirs? They did grass up here, or if there's any more like a bank with dirt behind it, kind of like this one. Anywhere. I don't know if they did that here, but yeah, dirt and dirt, dirt and grass. I'm assuming this is dirt. It's like dirt mounds, or it's supposed to be like cliffs. I suppose. I remember this desert area over here. That was interesting to get to. I remember like some stuff over here too. I remember this. The Lost Forest. I cannot remember the way through the Lost Forest, but I'm assuming it's here somewhere. You come out, go down. There's a mushroom there. I don't remember this. I don't know what this is. ×2 Master Sword, probably. Oh, yeah, man. Let's see. I don't remember this. I can remember bits and pieces of this up here. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I remember a waterfall. Yeah, here, there. So this would be kind of interesting. I do want to do animated too. I was talking about that earlier. So all this bush and stuff. I want to do. I want to make these wiggle a little bit. Some. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. It would be really cool though. So I'm gonna have to do another section of this, but with grass up here and dirt. Another section of this with grass and dirt. Same for this one over here. And same for this, grass and dirt. But I'll do that over here somewhere. We'll just kind of make up our own, because all of the variations of grass and dirt and whatnot path. It's not all right here. They even got some with I can't remember. Is this supposed to be like swampy area with the dark grass? That's the only section with the dark grass. I think it is. It's like water. There is water in here. So I think this is supposed to be swampy area. Kind of hard for me to remember. No, I don't remember what creatures down here. Maybe snakes, or is it a bush? I think it's a bush. It don't show the creatures. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a swamp area. OBS, come back. Stop it. Okay, OBS buffered there for a minute. It clicked off and then came back on. It always freaks me out when it does that, because I ain't ready to quit streaming yet. I'll probably quit at 12 o'clock though. I gotta get some rest. I gotta get up at 8. Or I have to make sure I'm up at 8. I'm gonna be cutting some bushes tomorrow. We're trimming the bottom of these bushes to make them into grow into trees. These junipers. If you trim them, they'll grow up taller. There's three. Let's see. There's one, two, three. There's three more we have to do. We cut one already. It looked really good. Not something to have to do, but it's just something that looks nice. Making the trees look nicer on the property. And me and my friend here, we're gonna do that to make it look much nicer. What do they have down here? Where's the house at? Here it is. Oh, okay. So they have some this kind of got a straight section, you got an angled section. Okay. Well, man, I'd like to play something, but I do need to get to sleep though. Let me flatten this and save it. It's looking fairly decent. Lighting and shadow is key. So I do need to do a shadow on the dirt over here too, though. On the little dirt path for this side, and that should be accomplishable. Just like this. So let me go ahead and do that. There are areas in here that are sticking inwards that I'll have to add a little shadow to. I may have to adjust some of these. Nee. Oops. I had to color that in. We're just gonna go for a wavy look on this. Hopefully. Hopefully I get everything selected, which I can go in and touch it up a little pixel at a time. But I want to darken it up like this. Probably use highlight and shadow. Looks pretty dang good. That actually turned out perfect. I'm gonna darken these little lines right here up though. This has a hard edge and the grass has a soft edge. I should have done the hard edge on the grass because it's closer than the soft edge over here. But it's okay. Let me Oops. I should have been more careful there. Let's soften this up around this. How am I going to do that? Don't really know. I could copy paste it and soften it. Like that. But it's going to look weird because of this out here. Oh, just do darker layers. Do darker. It won't do. It won't even do the latter part. So as you can see, there's no latter part. And I can do it like that. I can stretch it or whatever. There you go. Looks pretty good. It matches up with that. I think I made my grass a little too dark right there though. There we go. I think that's it for now. I have to pinch this grass off up here somewhere. Make sure that this next line up leaves dirt. Or I can copy this section right now and oop, wrong thing. Let me move it up. Let's move it up here to the corner. Let's see, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What's going on here though? Oh, okay. I need to move it up. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy this corner too and put it up there. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many blocks are coming down? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. Copy and paste. Wait, that's not perfect. What happened? I see. I need to go closer to this corner where it turns. Nope. Wrong thing. This one. So I need to grab this section. There we go. Why do I have that song stuck in my head? Where did it even come from? Is that Kill Bill? I'm going to do a variation of grass here so that one side doesn't look exactly like the other. And I'll get rid of these little marks. There we go. Yeah. One side is still kind of looking like the other though. There we go. Should do that here too. So they don't look identical. Save. So that'll be our dirt part. And I need to copy this section and do a grass part. I still need to fix this section to where it's the same. So I have to do like 32 by 40, no, 16 by 48, which is up here next to this rock. But I need it to not look too looped. Something like, it's gonna be hard not to make this look, you know. I think I did it here once before. So this is gonna sit side by side and look natural, kind of like that. But I can't have any lines like this one, or it's gonna look unnatural. But that looks, yes, it looks unnatural. Like this line. I can go diagonal with it, with these lines, and it'll look more natural if they line up with another line here. And I'll work on that probably next time. Actually, just undo that. That way, there's no hidden things left over. Yeah, I do diagonal, sort of, kind of like what I got here. This little shadow goes diagonally, but it's gonna come into the next one up here to make it look seamless. This is kind of okay because I don't have any more angles like that. This is a little entrance, except for this one, of course. But this one is looped already. It's just a loop of this one, which is 32, I do believe. 16 times 2, yeah. So this is two different textures here. There's 1 and 2, 1, 2. It's just the same all the way down. But it looks pretty natural. It's got to do that for that front piece. It's like I wanted to do it so it never looks the same, but this is the way tiles work. Excuse me, my nose and my sniffles. My nose is starting to run now. I want to save this. Make sure it ain't got anything weird going on. I didn't move it. And we'll go ahead and quit here, I guess. Getting a little late. My eyes are starting to get heavy. I appreciate everybody joining. Hopefully you enjoyed a little what I'm doing here. Another thing I'd like to do, just like I did with the bottom of the house, I got that refraction sort of thing going on. You see the green on the stone. I'd like to do that on the dirt over here. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and like put it up here and kind of see what it looks like. We'll do 3 soft edge. We'll select the dark green. We'll make it very transparent, or translucent, or whatever. And we'll kind of add some green around the bottom of this, just ever so slightly. You can kind of see it. Maybe I'll do a little more. I ain't trying to add refraction or anything like that. I'm just sort of blending the colors together a little bit, I guess. That looks pretty good. You can barely see it, but it works. It makes these blend together better. And you can still see the little grass sticking out. Let me view it at its normal size. Yeah, it's very difficult to see. But, you know, in game, the camera can be zoomed in like this far, or even farther. So like right here's a pretty good view where the camera would be scrolling back and forth. And you can see it's just like a little bit of the greenery is still coming up into these cracks and stuff. I could even do it pixel by pixel. Like change some of these. But it's better to do it the other way. Kind of soft. You can barely see that anyway. Yeah, I like that. I'll save it. We'll have to go through and loop it, make sure it loops, make sure it fits, you know. Well, anyways, I'm going to get ready to go to bed. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed the stream. My eyes are getting heavy. I'll save this and close everything out. Save? No, save that one. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Like and subscribe, that would help a lot. And I will see you next time. I appreciate everybody joining. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Everybody. I would like to try to put up a short, but I think I'm too tired to work on it right now. And I do have to get up early, so. Yeah, we'll get pretty pooped out. Ugh. Alright, take care, everybody, and I'll see you.